Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to our morning affirmations. It is, what's today? Monday, November 8th. And we're getting started here in just a moment. So I want to thank you all for joining me last week for the beginning of the morning affirmations. It's been a real treat. I know I thanked you guys at the end of last week, but I'm thanking you at the beginning of this week too. Because I appreciate you being with me. I appreciate you being with me in the live, and I appreciate anybody who's watched the lives back after they have already ended. I understand 8:08 is early for some folk, and other folk are already at work, but I do appreciate you whenever you can catch this. So just remember that if you catch it live or if you catch it some other time in the future, you are right on time, especially if the message resonates with you. And speaking of which, if the message does resonate with you, I really encourage you to carry it with you through the day. Share it with somebody else. Or if you want to show a little financial appreciation, you can slide something into my cash app. It's cashapp Moesghetti, spelled just like in my name. So I've been coming from this set of affirmations called I'm Worthy of Love. So today's Worthy of Love affirmation is, did I say my mama popping here? Morning, Mom. Today's affirmation is, I like this one particularly. I like them all, but I really like this one. You ready? I am worthy of receiving love, even when I cannot give love. I am worthy of receiving love even when I cannot give love. Repeat that, repeat that. I am worthy of receiving love even when I cannot give love. I am worthy of receiving love even when I cannot give love. I wrote that one when I was reflecting on some struggles a friend of mine was having. They did not feel like they had much to contribute to the world in particular. That day they were kind of down and out. Depression was rearing its ugly head and it was in full force. Anxiety was, insurmountable, filling up the room, making everything feel dark. And I noticed that my friend was having a difficult time even allowing people to pour into them because they felt like there was nothing that they could do to give back. And that kind of goes back into the other affirmation I did last week, that I'm worthy of experiencing love that doesn't cost anything. This is kind of akin to that message is I'm worthy of receiving love even when I cannot give love. Life is hard. Life is really hard sometimes. And we get into dark spaces where we really don't sometimes even have enough love to give to ourselves, let alone to other people, even if those people are people who we really love. But in those instances, even when you have especially when you have a deficit in your love overflow, it's really important to remember that you can still receive. And if people are reaching out to you and they want to give you love, you don't have to do anything but open your hands, open your heart, and allow them to pour into you. Because that is the reason why we are all put together here on this earth, and that we don't exist as just single people, is so that when one is in need, another can give. That's not just material things. That's love as well. If you're hungry and you don't have any food, and I'm able to feed you, you are worthy of receiving that food. Even if that means that at some other point, you may not be able to give that person food back. Love is the same way. Let people love you. That's what my mom said. Let people love you. Yes, open your heart and let people love you. It's hard sometimes when you've been hurt by love before, or what you thought love was before, but you are still worthy of receiving love, even in a state of brokenness where you feel like you don't have a space, don't understand, don't trust love. Even if your love has been broken and you cannot pour it out at that moment. Because once you learn how to receive love, once you start allowing yourself to receive love, allowing other people to pour love into you, your love stock will grow. It will grow. It doesn't seem like it in the moment because everything is dark. Usually when we get into spaces where we don't even allow the people who love us, have loved us consistently, it feels dark and it doesn't feel like it's going to work. But if you open your heart and allow people to pour love into you, your love stock will grow. So I am worthy of receiving love, even when I cannot give love. It doesn't matter why you cannot give love. Whether your love be broken from the ways that you've been treated, even if your love is dark because of emotional depression, if you don't have the knowledge of how to properly give love because you haven't experienced proper love, you're still worthy of receiving love. I love you too, mommy. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this out in prayer. If you're so inclined to bow your head with me, and we'll take this on up. To my God, the seer, knower, doer, beer, feeler of all things, we come to you on this morning, first of all, thanking you. Thanking you for a new day, thanking you for a new week, thanking you for a new opportunity to share a message of love. I ask that you touch any heart that is having difficulty receiving love so that they may be open to your love and to the love of those who are around them who are trying to pour in. To those who are with good intent so that they may be filled, so that at one point or another they can shine with your love and they can also spread it around to those who are in the darkness and cannot see their way out. Amen, amen, amen. Okie dokie. So like I said, if this message resonates with you, show your appreciation by carrying it in your heart. Show your appreciation by sharing it with someone else who you think that it may resonate with. Or you can show a little financial appreciation and slide into my Cash App. Hashtag Moesghetti. Buy me a coffee, buy me a car. Whatever's in your heart. Like I said, this I Am Worthy of Love is a 10 affirmation series. When we get to the end of it, at the end of this week, I will make that available to people who want to have it in hand so they can read it at their own leisure. But of course, you can always go back through the other videos and read them and listen to the messages and how I expound upon them. And then at the end of this week, I will announce what my next series is, because I'm not going to stop just because we get to the end of these 10. I have some more prepared for you. And I'm really excited. So be well, be blessed, give love. Most importantly, remember that you're worthy enough to receive love, even if you can't give it. So I'm just out here myself trying to live in my purpose on purpose. And I hope you do too. Have a good one.